Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of All the Mods. Look at me, I'm Groot. We are here in the digital miner that we set up the last episode, and look at these storage crates. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. Look at this. This is crazy, the amount of material, even the hopper. This one is full. Is crazy, all the materials we have, and we still have 1098 blocks to mine. So we have to have a better system than that. We can always use the quantum entangloporter to transfer the item directly to our base, since this digital miner, remember, we put an upgrade to keep it chunk loaded with an anchor. But before I grab all these and put on the base, I need a better storage system. Now, the last episode we work on this mod, the correlated potentialistic, and it was really nice, but it's really limited so far. So there is another mod that we're gonna take a look at that today. That is called I forgot the name now. I don't know. Refined storage. There you go. Refined storage. So we're going to take a look at that. And this is basically, even if it's, I don't want to say it, but it is apply energetic or very, very similar. So let's go to our base. I'll meet you guys over there. Oh, I didn't make that jump, but I have my bouncy boots. So, and also while I was actually going through these, exploring a little bit, I found on my map a biome right here for abyssal craft that I can't wait to take a look at that at one point because it's really cool. I play around with it and I can't wait to show you guys what that's all about. Anyway, let's meet you back at home. Alright guys, so we're back at home, and right now on the server, Rehabholic is on with us playing. That's another subscriber. He started today and he's looking around where to establish himself. We have another couple of people, 2 or 3 more subscribers that wanted to play with us, that they're probably going to join in today, maybe tomorrow. Right now, you're watching probably episode 2 only on YouTube, and I'm recording episode, I think this will be like 5 or 6, maybe. We'll see. I will let you know once I edit the episode. But unfortunately, a lot of my people that also send me requests to play, I cannot put everyone on the server, guys, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna do my best to set up as soon as I can and I have time a Patreon server. That way we can improve the server a little bit, put more memory, put more capacity, and accept more people. So don't lose hope that your turn will come. Now let's start with this mod, Refined Storage. And as you can see, I expanded these a little bit. I moved everything around. I didn't want it to be working on the hallways in the house, so I moved all the machines in here. And these ones I already started making it, but I'll let you know what they are because I needed to start processing some materials for this mod. If not, it would have taken me a long time. So the first actually block that you have to do is the controller, this baby here from Refined Storage. So let's take a look at that one, and you will see a couple of materials that you need. So you need to have some silicon. Now you can get the regular silicon from clay or everything, or the easiest way is if you go to the nether, you get this one and you can just cook the nether quartz to get that. Now, the other one is core enriched iron. That is just 3 irons and a nether quartz. So we went to the nether the other day with Pain. It was quite an adventure. We also found a nether fortress, and we didn't die, which was a miracle because he was flying. He already got the jetpack and everything, but I was not. I was with my jumpy boots and my teleportation 1. That's it. And I survived without a death. So probably in one episode I will show those adventures, but for now I just want to get ahead a little bit more in the game. So there you go. So once you have the nether, you can start with this mod. So the controller is this one here, and you will see this is the solder that I attach is that one there, but I'm just gonna remove it. So you need some energy, of course. Is using our RS is called, but it's basically our RF. And this is like the brain of your system. And I'm gonna set it up here, and then I'm gonna properly place it where it should belong. I think I'm gonna actually move it in here. I'm gonna place this one somewhere else. This terminal for correlated potentialistic is working okay, but and now we have this weird glitch in there. I don't know what is that. It's something in the GUI on that mod. So and we don't have auto crafting with these, and we're missing a lot of stuff with that. But I think I'm going to use it because it's green for all my plants, all the seeds and stuff like that. Everything green, I'm gonna put it there just to try it. All right, so once you get the controller, the next thing you need absolutely to do is the solderer. Now this one is also with the quartz and reach and really easy to make, and those are these puppies right here. Now you can see that I already started, for example, this diamond to these printed advanced processors. You need to put a diamond in the solderer, but I activated the redstone mode. That way, if you take a look at the controller, it's not using any energy, those solderers. But if I switch this lever, it will start processing that diamond to get another one of these print advanced processors. And if you're familiar with apply injected, you see the similarity on this. And now it's done. So this is done, but if you take a look at the controller, it's still consuming 3 RS a tick. So that's why I put this lever, because I can turn it off and we're not using it anymore. I have here a bunch of printed silicon that are already crafted. So we have printed advanced. The silicon, by the way, is from silicon itself. So you get this printed silicon. You get from gold, and this I left one to show you. You left this gold to get the printed improved processors from the gold. And from this one, it's already done. Okay, let's take that one. And from this one, I put some iron, and I get the printed basic processor from there. And I'm going to activate that one because we're going to need a little bit more on that. We'll see if I have to cut or not to get more. Anyway, so now that we have the controller and the sorter, we need a disk drive. So let's go in here. And this is the Malice's door I was playing around before. We're not going to do that right now. So what we need is the disk drive. So let's take a look at the disk drive. Where is it? It should be pattern fluid crafting. I don't see it. Should be one of these. Disk drive, grid, creative controller, machine casing. Okay, let's look for it. Disk, open computer, refine storage. Disk drive. I don't know why I couldn't find it. So you can see we need an advanced processor, oak chest, and a machine casing. Machine casing is only that, so we have that. The chest, we should have a chest, and at the advanced processor, you have to combine the printed, the silicon, and redstone. So let's do that. And you can use any of that machine. So you need redstone, the printed silicon, and the printed advanced. And then as soon as I switch this, it's going to combine. And then we're going to combine to make the actual disk drive, that one with the machine casing and a chest oak. Do we have some chest in here? We do. Okay, so let's use that one here. Actually, this should be done. So we can combine these three to get the disk drive. Now, not only the disk drive, we need this storage disk. So we have 1K, 2K, 4K, 16. I'm saying let's go straight for the 64. So this is going to be a lot of processing to do, but I just want to show you what it's required, and then I'm going to cut and do that. So we need some glass, redstone, and quartz enriched iron. Actually, what we need is this. Once we have the disk, we can combine these two, the storage housing and the 64K. So what is involved in this one is 3 of these, plus you already saw that. That one is 3 of the green ones, and that one is 3 of the 1K, and that one is just silicon, redstone, silicon, and quartz enriched iron. So quite simple to make. Let's take out the disk. And these machines, if you can see, I only have an energy laser relay connected to these machines. But if I put any other machine next to any other machine on the same mod, it will connect and get energy automatically, okay? So this drive, and this is where we have to put one of those. So I'm going to cut here, try to get to my 64K storage disk. We have also the fluid storage disk, which is really nice as well. But for now, let's start with the 64 storage K. All right, guys, so I think we're almost there. I think I needed these. And by the way, I crafted these speed upgrades. Really easy to craft. Sugar and one of these upgrades, which is done like that. So you have to follow the NEI. But it will improve the process of doing all these a lot. Should have thought of that at the beginning, actually. So what we need right now is the 64 storage. Let's see. We have it. Now we need to only do a storage housing that I think I can craft. Perfect. So now we can combine these two in here, and we get the first 64K storage disk. Wow, I cook a lot more glass than I needed, actually. So don't worry. Okay, so now we have this disk. And we can put the 64 storage right here. You will see it has 0 for 64. But right now we don't have anything to do, because how do we access this information? So what we need to do right now is create the grid. But I'm going to go straight for the crafting grid. So you can use that to see and put and retire all the thing that you need. But I'm going to go with the crafting grid, that is using that same grid with an advanced processor and a crafting table. Now, for the grid, we need 2 of these improved processors, 1 destruction core, that is a basic processor with that. So that one we can actually craft in here. So let's take a look in here, and we'll craft these together. So 1 of these. 1 of these with a little bit of glowstone that I should have, actually. Don't tell me I use all my glowstone, or did I put it here? Yes, I put it here. Okay. So let's use that one there to create a destruction, and the other ones in here I need the improved processor that I don't have. So let's craft those, and you'll see how fast it is to craft the improved one. So let's double check. I need 2 of the printed one. Okay, so 2 of these, and the rest is the same. So redstone and silicon. So we have 1 improved and another one. So that's much different from crafting it without the speed upgrades. So now we can craft actually the grid. Oh, I'm missing the housing. That's no problem. Grid. We have the grid, and I'm going to combine these with a crafting table that we have, and the other one was the crafting grid is an advanced processor. So let's do that one. Advanced is 1 of these, and the same in here. These, by the way, we're gonna automate at one point. Advanced processor, very nice. And actually it's right there that we need to do the advanced processor, the grid, and the crafting table all together. Sorry, that is gonna give me my crafting grid. So we can place that, let's place it right there for now. And now we can access, and we can start putting all these in here, and you will see, actually, let me take it away. So if we put 1 stick in there and we check our disk drive, you will see we have one of 64,000 items in there. So we can start throwing a bunch of this stuff, all our stuff in there, and now we're using 0% still. So really cool. What I'm gonna do is actually put all my ores and everything that we have in there. Oops, really easy. Okay, so the next craftings we're gonna do is straight from this interference. We're gonna talk a little bit about the all this in here. Alright guys, welcome back to the second part. You will see a lot of different stuff because actually I just finished recording episode 6 and you're watching right now probably episode 5. But when I was editing episode 5, I think I couldn't even understand myself when I was explaining all this, so I'm going to try to do a better job for you guys. So what I want is, we just made the refined storage and all this stuff. Don't worry about the new machines because those are explained in the next episode, and also some of the tools I have, etc. But let's hook up this. What I want is that this is going to be my main system with my drive that is already almost full, 76% full. So that's why we made a bunch of modular storage. Now the modular storage, you can put a bunch of stuff. I only have tier 2 in here, but I made 2 tiers 3 for the new modular storage, so I can explain a little bit. This is all redstone and this is cobblestone. So all the bulk of most of the items that we have, we can always use these storage modules for that. So what I want to accomplish right now is not only hooking up these to these so we can read these, but also making auto processing coming from the miner to go exactly where it belongs and then back to the system, and also a way to use a tablet like this one here to dump stuff in the tablet, and that is going to go straight to the system. So let's see how good a job I do explaining all that. So first thing here, we need some power because this is not hooked up. So we're coming right here. We're gonna grab the advanced energy cell. I'm gonna put it right here, and then of course we need to hook up the one that we have in here. Right here on the background, I put this elite cable going to all these machines, but I have here one advanced energy relay that I'm gonna hook up. That is coming from the main system over there, the main capacitor bank. So we hook it up in there, it's connected, and then we only need to throw cables. So I'm gonna throw one cable to that machine over there. It's saying enrichment chamber, but it's something wrong with the whale on mechanism. So I'm gonna hook it up there, and then I'm gonna hook it up there. This is a facade for this. So once one of these, the controller has power, all the rest has power, okay, because they're all connected, this one to this one and all the rest. So if we go to the system, we should see that we have access to everything. If this happens, just go to the disk drive, take it out and put it back again, and then you will have access to all your stuff. Okay, so now that we have power, I need to connect this. If we take a look at here, for example, and we look for cobble, you will see we have only this in here. So I'm gonna just take it out, all this. So right now we don't have any cobble on the system, and I'm gonna throw everything in here, all the cobblestone. So all that in there. Now we need to hook up those machines to the main system here. Okay. So what we're gonna use is these cables from refined storage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually come from here maybe and go. I don't want to go there because these machines are transparent and I don't want to see the cable going there. This also I'm gonna change so it looks prettier. So let's hook up the cable right here, for example. So let me remove this torch. We're gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna throw the cable coming all the way here. So now I can actually all the way right here. Okay, let's do something like that. Okay, so we can remove this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I'm gonna hook up all that in there. But before I do that, actually, what I really need to put in this module storage is an external storage. So let's put one in each. I'm gonna put one in each of those. So cable hookups automatically. And now if we go to our system and check for cobblestone, you will see we have 1.3. If I press shift, instead of seeing the 1.3, I will see the exact number. So that's the number. Now, if I remove this from there, you will see, actually, let's go check in here. We have 20 stacks of 64. Okay, so let's remove another one. There you go. And now if we're going here, we now have 19 stacks. Now, if I throw these 2 stacks on my system and we go back here, you will see we still have 19 stacks. Because what it did is actually put it inside the disk, and we don't want that. So to solve that problem, let me just unhook this in here for now. Let's go take a look at cobblestone in here. How it's seeing 1.3 if it's not hooked up? I don't know. Okay, let me remove this storage from here again. Okay, so we don't have anything. That's probably a bug. So let's go back in here. We'll look for cobblestone. And it's not possible that I'm accessing all that cobble from here. Something is messed up with the system. Let me throw this in there because it's not hooked up to anything. So I do not understand. Let's go there. Let's check out this again. Actually, I'm gonna remove this and put it back in there, maybe. So if we look cobblestone, there you go. That's better. We have 64 cobblestone right now. Right now, we don't have anything. So what I want is that if I throw this cobblestone right there, I want to be able, let me put the external storage back again, right here. And we'll hook up this cable. Okay. So what I want to do in here is let's go to the cobble one, external storage, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the priority. So priority of this one is going to be 1, and also I'm going to filter and put 1 cobblestone in there, actually a shadow, okay, or a ghost item. And now we still have access to the cobblestone, if you can see, 1.2. And in here we have 20 stacks. Let's throw another one, and you will see if I throw this one right there on my system, now we should have 21 stack. So it's going straight there, and I'm not messing up the space that I have here. So exactly the same we should do with the rest. So if this is coal, I have to filter the coal, change the priority to 1 in here. In this one, this is redstone. So I'm going to do the same in here and change the priority in here to 1. Okay, so now, of course, before doing that, I should remove all the redstone and coal from my system, but I'm going to do that later. But now those 2 stacks went straight to here. So if I take this, we have 81. I put it back in the system. We have 82. All right, so that's the idea about this storage. And in here, I don't know yet what I'm going to put, but really the information that you're putting on the system actually is really easy to see if we have cobblestone on the system. We just remove this module here, this one here, and let's look for coal. And you will see that this is bad. You shouldn't be seeing actually this, so something is wrong with that. But believe me that when we remove that, this is the item that contains all the coal. Okay. Now let's do something else. I want a way to access my system and actually throw stuff in here, and they go straight to my system. But before I do that, what I'm gonna do is well, actually, let's do that first, and then we'll take care of the auto processing and stuff. So what we have here is remote storage module, and I crafted here a remote storage. This needs power, so it's not the same as this one. This, as you can see, don't need power. So let's hook up some power to this one. Oh, how can I do that? Let's go through here. At the same time, we're gonna give power to this system. So very nice, and I can hook up that one in there. So now this system is getting power, it's getting boot. So we cannot access because it's still booting, but this one also is getting power. All right. So what this does is assign the ID of one of these storage to a remote storage module. So let me try to explain better than before. Let's say I have here all the coal. Okay, so I'm going to remove this coal. I'm going to put it in here. Okay, and I'm going to assign that ID to one of these remote storage modules. So right now, this is ID 1 and this is ID 1. So if I remove this remote storage module and put it in here, ID 1 is this one, okay? You will see I still see the coal, 82 stacks, and you see the 82 stack in here. So if I remove the coal from here, you will see that now this one has 81 stack. So I'm not really removing the coal from this. This is only remote accessing this car on this machine. And I hope that's clear. But anyway, so I don't want to do that exactly because I don't need to access the coal from away. So what I do want to do is something else. Let's hook up in here another remote module storage. And I'm going to put it, let's put it over here. Okay, why you're putting it like that? Okay, let's put it right there. Okay, and instead of this cable, what I'm going to do is put an importer. Okay, so boom. So now we have another storage. And I want to use this storage module tier 1 in here so I can put information there. Let's say the speed upgrades, okay? And you can see they go right there and then they disappear, oops, because I'm importing them to the system, okay? Let's see on the system, and I should have the speed upgrades that I just pulled from there. So, all right, let's take them back. And that's the idea about this. So if I take this storage module tier 1, okay, and I'm gonna put it right here, I can make this one in here. Sorry, if I put it in here, I can make this one grab the ID number 2 of this one, you see? And I'm gonna do the same for that one there. So these two cars are actually accessing this car in here. So I'm gonna put one in there as before, okay? And now the other one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna craft it with my storage module tablet. So now you see the ID of this one is going to the tablet, okay? So now what happened? Now I open this and I can throw, of course you have to charge these, okay? Because that required power, and I already charged it because of the previous demonstration. But you can put it in there and you will see how it charges up, okay? Oh man, there's some, let me remove the F7 for now, but I need to put some torches in there. Okay, so let's go back up. So if we go now to the system and we go look for the speed upgrades, well, that one. So, and it doesn't matter where I am. I can throw that in there. Once they go in there, they appear on my system. Speed, and there you go. And actually, these 4 speed upgrade, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them exactly on this importer. So the stuff I throw inside here are going to go really fast. And actually, I can even name that remote storage. So I made this that I'm going to explain on the next episode, guys. But let me just show you that I can... Oh man, that's my time. Well, it's going to be a little bit longer this episode, but I can rename this. And let's call it to system. I don't know, very original. To system. So I know that everything I throw in there is going to go to my system. For example, just I throw that one and it should be on my system. All right, so now that we've finished with that, and this, by the way, I put all the leaves and stuff like that. Everything green is going to go there, and we have a remote access to that one. We are going to do a remote access to that one as well, but probably in the next episode. I do want to show you these guys also. So we have an advanced enrich factory that I crafted. I have the video for the crafting and everything, but it was too long. And this is an advanced melting factory. Sag mill, alloy smelter, painting machine where I do the facade like that ones you see are all that connected. The double crusher from Actual Editions. We have this advanced crushing factory, so different. This is enrich and stuff like that. This is the osmium compressor, and this is the precision sawmill, and the slice and spice is something for the next episode as well. So what I did in here is this crate is connected to this machine in here, the enrichment factory, okay, using the Ender.io stuff. Now let's simulate. Imagine that I put in here a crate that is actually is gonna be the what is called the not the tesseract, the oh man, the name escaped me from Mechanism. It's called the the quantum entangler porter. There you go. So imagine we have the that machine in there. No, actually, let's remove it in here. Imagine that we have it right here. Okay, this is where it's gonna go. Now I need to process everything that is coming through here and into my system, but I want to use the lasers to route everything instead of putting cables everywhere. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is in order to connect one machine to another one, let's say we connect it to this in here, item interface, and we're gonna put an item conduit right here. So everything coming from here is going to go right here, okay? And this, by the way, you can put speed upgrades as well, up to 15 of those. Okay, so now I need to connect. I have an item laser relay that I'm going to connect, for example, right there, okay? And the other one I'm going to put directly to this system in here. We can do it. Actually, I'm gonna put it on. No, I'm gonna put it. I always like to have buffers, so I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put another item conduit right there that is gonna extract everything from here and put it straight to our module storage. And then in here, I'm gonna put the other item relay. So whatever I put in there is going to go there. Now we have to put these two together. So shift right click on this one and right click on that one. So let's take something that I know, and this is also something from a future episode that I show. This is the Hazur statue from Abyssal Craft. So if I put the statue right there, it disappears from here. goes to this chest and then straight to the system. So if we look in the system, statue is right here. So that was a good demonstration that is working. Now, what I need is you go through all the ores that are coming from the miner, and I want to put everything in here except what I want to process at the same time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is hook up under here an advanced item laser relay. So I'm going to put it right there. And this one in here, you can shift right click and you have this in here. If you don't specify anything, nothing is going to come in and out. Okay, so in order to specify, in order to everything, accept everything, I need to blacklist all this in the output, or white or blacklist on the output if I want to take it out from here. But I'm just going to put in here on this crate everything that I want to go and be processed there. For that, you have these item filters that you right click and you can put a shadow of the ores. I already created this one, and I have iron, copper, gold, tin, lead, bauxite, or this. There are two kinds. This one works on that one, the other no. Osmium and yellowite. Okay, so now what I do in here is I shift right click, I put whitelist, only that, okay, and that's what is gonna come right here. So right now, what I need to do is just hook up those two. So shift right click on that one, and right click on this one. And if you're asking yourself, well, if something comes here and go to this one and to the chest and up to there, why is going to go after from this one to that one? It's because the advanced item laser relay always has priority over the other ones. Okay, so let's give it a try. See if I have some ores in here just to show. For example, copper, and I know iron. Okay, and let's remove this one from Abyssal Craft that only have 5, and we're not going to process. It's not in that filter. So let's say from the miner, these 3 are coming. So they start disappearing from here, and you can actually start seeing the machine going. Very nice. So all the copper is processed, and then in here we have waiting. They're waiting, and this is the auto sort, so it's faster from here. So now the only thing left to do is actually grab these ingots and put it back in the system. So we have item conduits in here. By the way, these 3, I just put a lever, so because sometimes I want to process something and grab it right away. But if I wanted to send it back to the system, I just it's just this in here, the item filter, the conduits, I put it to accept redstone. Okay, so all these we're gonna do exactly the same as we did in there. So if I put an item interface right there, okay, and make sure that this is insert, perfect. And now I need to hook up only one item laser relay that we can put right there, and hook up that item laser relay back into the other one right here, or any other one in the network. Boom. And now you will see that this is continue to work because these iron are disappearing. So let's take a look at the copper real fast, and you'll see how the copper is going up from the process that we just did. So very nice, guys. I hope it was informative. Now, if I want, for example, to send something else to this machine, for example, because something you can actually crush and put in there, etc. But other stuff I can send to other machine. I do exactly the same. I put another advanced item laser relay with another filter, and I use it like that, and everything is going back. And by the way, these are actual additional lamps you can turn off and on with just shift right clicking on them. Very cool. And since we're here, well, this is not an enriched chamber. This is a machine that it will charge, is like a charge pad. So I did this atomic disassembler and these star boots and everything on the next episode. So, well, we'll talk about that on the next episode, guys. Same with a little bit of magic. So this is just a preview, and this in here, look how cool that is. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you next time. Bye bye.